All right, shalom, shalom. All right, just making sure that we live. Pretty sure we are though. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us the truth is always giving peace, much love, and salutations into the hopeful elect. All right, this is the Brother Yakal coming at you with a quick lesson through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, Lord willing, be edifying to the elect. All right, I'm not going to make this long at all. In all honesty, it'd probably be 8 to 10 minute lesson. Just a quick hit. Something I want to put up entitled "All We Had to Do Was Listen." Okay, because we know that the reason why we're here is because of our sins. All right, damn, that's the wrong number. Real quick. All right, Micah 7:9. I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him. Okay, so we know ultimately that's the reason why we're here in this captivity, because we sinned against Yahweh Bashim Shai. So well, guess what? We had to bear the indignation of the Lord, which going into the lesson I did yesterday. All right, that requires patience. All right, but nonetheless, hey, simply put, all we had when you really go into it, which it was prophesied, it was already written for these things that go the way they went. But all we had to do was listen, man. Okay, all we had to do was listen to Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, so I'll get a couple out of here. Baruch 4:1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High and the law that endure forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. So the Most High already told us if we keep these commandments, we're gonna come to life. But if we leave it, we're gonna die. Okay, verse 6. Ye were sold to the nations not for your destruction, but because you moved the Most High to wrath, you were delivered into the enemies. So that's ultimately what we'll probably jump back into this. All right, but that's ultimately the reason why we're in the predicament that we're in, because we went off, because the Most High gave us law, statutes, and commandments, and we didn't take heed. Deuteronomy 28, I'll get the first verse, and it shall come to pass, and thou shalt hearken diligently. All right, going to the word hearken just means listen. Okay, diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. Okay, that's that what? Coming to life. All they that keep it shall come to life. Now we'll get verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Okay, now verse 16 to 68, if I'm not mistaken, 68, okay, is all the curses that the Most High was speaking about, and he was describing them in detail. Okay, but these curses were going to come upon us of what? If we didn't, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power. So what? Such as leave it shall die. Okay, so ultimately all we had to do was listen, man. You know what I'm saying? When we really sit down and examine it, and that's why we had to we talk about 2/3 and shit like that, but hey, we're all, this is as people like to say, this is really a team thing. We're not getting judged, we're getting judged individually, but overall we got judged as a nation, man. Okay, so we got to understand, hey, all we had to do was listen and we wouldn't be in this predicament. But going forward, okay, with us knowing this, hey, we need to cleave unto the Most High. All right. Let me see. Oh, it might be 3. Yes, 3:20. Salakia. Let me paraphrase it on my phone because I know it's in the apocrypha. Yeah, I wasn't goddamn tripping. I just didn't read it. Yeah, okay, come on. I skipped over Salakia. Baruch 4:28. For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek Him 10 times more. Okay, and so that's us knowing, hey, all right, yeah, all we had to do was listen. Back in the ancient days, all we had to do was listen, and we would be in a better predicament than we are now. But now, us being returned, hey, seek Him 10 times more. So we need to get even more close, to Yahweh Shemashah to the best of our ability, man. Which is what us sincere brothers, um, and few sisters that watch. Hey, that's what we're trying to do, man. We're trying to live our lives accordingly to the scriptures to the best of our ability. We understand that we can't keep the laws 100% and that we're going to have periods of time when we fall and we slip. Hey, but we keep that hope and that faith, going. You got to constantly have that fire going, man. You got to constantly feed that fire, because if you don't feed that fire, hey, it's going to die out. Our brothers are familiar with certain survival shows. But yeah, man, this is one I watch, a Survivor Man. But basically, he has to wake up every couple hours throughout the middle of the night to keep the fire going. Because if not, he's gonna wake up, he ain't gonna be no fire. He has to go through the whole process again. But hey, we're not gonna get another chance at this. Okay, so this is it. It's all or nothing. So, and this is the inspiration really for this lesson. And after this, I'll close. Psalms 81, and I'll start at 10. I am the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah, thy power, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt. Open thy mouth wide, and I will fill it. But my people would not hearken unto my voice, will not hearken to my voice, and Israel would none of me, right? Because Jake is ultimately fucking stupid. All right. Isaiah 1 and 2, hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for the Lord hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. Okay. And there's matter of fact, I think that's Jeremiah. Yeah, Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sottish children, which going to that word, essentially stupid, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Now, why is the Most High calling His people foolish? Because, according to the scriptures, roughly paraphrasing, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Okay, so our people are fools because they despise the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shai, which is why ultimately they don't want to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, even though it was only given to them. They want to cling into the laws and commandments of the other nations, of the heathens. Okay, which is ultimately going to be their downfall. But back in Psalms 81 and 11, but my people would not hearken to my voice, and Israel would none of me. So I gave them up unto their own heart's lust, and they walked in their own counsels. And see, was it? I think that's in Thessalonians 2, where it speaks on that when the Most High gave them over to strong delusions that they should believe a lie. Because the Most High essentially like, hey man, you niggas, y'all want to continue to do it? Hey, by all means, you're gonna see that this is not for you, man. All right, real quick, Romans 1. You really this whole chapter you can start. I'll get it. I'll just get these two real quick. Wherefore, Romans 1 and 24. Wherefore, the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves. who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie and worshiped and served the creator the creature more than the creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. For this cause, the Most High gave them up unto vile affections, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. Now, also when you keep reading down, talking about you fucking Moses, okay, leaving the natural use of a woman, burning the lust toward one another, men with men working, okay, but nonetheless, the Most High, he gave them up. He gave the nation ultimately up to these vile affections because they were too busy focusing on the lust. They didn't want to cling to the laws, man. So back in here, Psalms 81 and 12. So I gave them up to their own heart's lust. All right, Jake wanted to do what they want to do. They wanted to follow the other nations. They wanted to be sodomites. They wanted to, to basically prosper in this world outside of the law, statutes, and commandments. They said I say, oh, fuck it. And they walked in their own counsels. Oh, that my people had hearkened unto me, and Israel had walked in my ways. I should soon have subdued their enemies and turned my hand against their adversaries. See, if we had simply listened, the Most High would have did all this for us, man. Which, through the Spirit, okay, us brothers, through the Spirit, us brothers in the knowledge, us true brothers in the knowledge, we're seeing these things, the Most High is dealing with us. He's subduing our enemies. He's turning his adversaries away from us, man. He's protecting us. But why? That's because we're coming back to the law, statutes, and commandments. We're coming back to our nationality. But had we had done that from the jump, the Most High would have been did it, man. You know what I'm saying? But it was already written. You see, it was already written. So these things had to play out. The scripture talk about there shall be a great falling away first, roughly paraphrasing. So, things had to play out, man. Okay. Verse 14, I should soon have subdued their enemies and turned my hand against their adversaries. The haters of the Lord should have submitted themselves unto him, but their time should have endured forever. He should have fed them also with the finest of the wheat, and with honey out of the rock should I have satisfied thee. All right, so ultimately, like I said, man, if had we had listened, we would have been in a way better position than we are now, but that's all right, because for one, this is prophecy, okay, and prophecy speaks on us falling away from our nationality, but coming back to our nationality and then being put up on high and us never leaving, that highly position again, man. We're going to forever be in the hands of Yahweh Shemashai. That's the laws are going to be written in our inward parts when we receive them new bodies. So that's what we're looking forward to, man. Okay. So, Lord will, this is edifying. I want to put this up real quick, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who grew well and taught us the truth, as always, giving peace, much love, and salutations to the elect. To the next lesson, shalom, Kwayam Shalom, blah, blah.